Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a Thursday evening video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down below on this very channel and my other channels which are in my pants. Go find them. Always known as the description box, but they're in my pants too. But down there in the description box, as always, so sub to this channel and my other channels down below. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell, treat it like it's your fucking bitch. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, too bad. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. But if it's your first time here, welcome to the party. I know it's sub-only mode only, but, you know, you're gonna have to wait a while if you want to get involved, interact with me. If you're new, you're gonna have to wait a couple weeks. It is what it is. But you can still leave a comment after the video. And that's pretty much it. And tell your friends and subscribe to my other channels so you can show them your love and support. All that good stuff. And that's pretty much it for that. So we'll move on from there. Alright, now look a little murky today, but, you know, here's what it is. By the way, Peanut get 'em all, baby! Or, I don't call baby. But this was. That's all I gotta say about that. So how's everybody doing on this Thursday evening, August the 25th, 2022? Another hot, humid as fuck day. The end of summer is in sight. Got about, well, by the end of next weekend is the unofficial end of summer. Because Labor Day weekend is the unofficial end of summer. And I'm lagging a little bit, and I apologize. What else is new? And every fucking time I do a fucking video, I'm on this fucking internet. Fucks up all the time. But anyway, like I said, the unofficial end of summer begins next week. But in about 3-4 weeks, we begin the beautiful season of fall or autumn, autumnal equinox, whatever you want to fucking call it. So by the end of September, we won't be talking about 90 degree weather with the humidity and shit. We'll talk about nice, cool, crisp weather, 60s, maybe 70s, 80s here and there, and as we start October and get near the end of October by Halloween. And then, you know, the temperatures will start going down a little bit. It's like almost 7:30 at night when the sun goes down, and fully getting close to 7:45, almost 8 o'clock, fully dark. So that's pretty much it for that. And yeah, so the summer is winding down. The dog days of August are just about over. We got 6 more days of August, and then we begin the big month of September, the fall season. Like I said, football is coming your way in 2 weeks from tonight. 2 weeks from tonight, the start of the football season. I already got the book. No, I haven't have it. I don't have it in my possession yet. I had to order it because the freaking markets I usually get it from. You know, I go to like Walgreens, or I go to Stop and Shop, or usually like CVS, Rite Aid, stuff like that. They usually have the magazine section. Sometimes the book will be there and I get it. But this time I had to order it from the place that I can't talk. The usual place I get it from, which is this little thing right here. Usually I get it Lindy's or Athlon, but this one is Lindy's is better because it has actual more up-to-date stats. Not like that. I like to have up-to-date statistics and stuff like that. So I should be getting the football yearbook for this season. I ordered it on, when I ordered it, Monday or Tuesday. It takes about 5 to 7 days because it's coming from Alabama, the great state of Alabama, where idiots live. But but you know, it is it is what it is, and that's pretty much it for that. And we'll see. Hopefully, it comes by the weekend or early next week. And then after Labor Day, that Tuesday, September the 6th, mark it down on your calendar, my 2022 NFL season preview. Because, like I said, 2 weeks from tonight, the season begins. The Rams, the Super Bowl champion Rams, they play against the Bills, which could be a preview of Super Bowl 57. And the Rams, they raised their stupid banner that they should have never got. Because, that's the Niners. The Rams stole it. Because the Niners choked. But I'm not going to say anything bad about that. Jimmy Ward had the game in his hand, and he dropped an easy interception. And then the Rams just scored like 10, 20, almost like 10, 14 points unanswered. And, Jimmy G, thankfully he's gone off the Niners. You seem to do nothing after that. And then I think the Niners defense just said, I don't want to play anymore. And I was very mad that day. Very sad, and then pissed off when I got home. And you all saw that video. But it is what it is. So, getting ready for football season, putting baseball on the back burner for now. But I can't wait for the freaking Niners season, September the 11th, against the Bears on the road. And we'll see what happens with that. As far as baseball goes, the Mets are about to start a 10-game homestand against the Colorado Rockies tonight. We got the GOAT on the mound tonight. Hopefully the Mets, coming out of that horrible Yankee series where they should have swept the Yankees, but just didn't show up. They were competitive in both games, but still, Yeah, so we swept them at our stadium. They swept us at that construction site known as Yankee Stadium. What are you going to do? We still have the best record in baseball. I'm not baseball, sorry. Best record in New York. And we got the better team, so I could care less. And we got better fans, too, because, as we all know, Yankee fans are fucking crazy. Did anybody see that video of the guy at the Yankee game sipping beer at, he put like a hot dog in his beer and he started sipping it like it was a straw? I was like, what the fuck? I think that guy was drunk or he was on something. Jesus Christ. What is up with you Yankee fans? Well, that's the price you pay for living in the Bronx. Fuck the Bronx, man. You know the best borough of New York is? Brooklyn. And that's a fact. You see any Met fans doing that shit at games? No. Those Met fans are really classy. We got some nice fucking female Met fans, holy shit. Especially Rosa. But I digress. But we'll see what happens tonight. The GOAT on the mound. Hopefully we get the Mets to win. We need it really badly because the Braves are off tonight. And the Mets are 1.5 games up on the Braves as of right now. So hopefully the Braves start losing again because they play a weekend series in St. Louis. Hopefully St. Louis can do us a very nice solid and sweep the Braves and we just destroy the Rockies, like we should. But it is what it is. Alright, enough about that. Let's get into another sport. And yeah, it is a sport. Professional wrestling. Let's get into that. So, before we get to the chat, just want to welcome you to your late and so freaking far out of date Monday night Raw review for August the 22nd, 2022 from the Scotiabank Arena in that great country of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So in H country, and many other people that live in that fucking country. But at least they have class, unlike Justin Bieber. So, but it is what it is. Alright, so we'll get to that in just a second. Let's just read our wonderful chat. Because I have the greatest fans in the world. Way better than other people on this fucking website, but I digress on that. Alright, let's start off with Blind Melon Jello. He says, "Yo, brother. Cheers, Peter." Well, cheers to you, sir. What are you drinking this evening? I would say tonight, but you know. But I say much better than JD. What are you drinking tonight? Instead of drinking mountain piss like liquid death, drink Pepsi. Because when you drink Pepsi, guys, I said this before and I'll say it till I freaking die. When you drink Pepsi, you make the girls go, "Oh shit!" It's true. It's true. Because if you drink that liquid death crap, your dick goes way down. That's why you need Blue Chew. Which is also our sponsor for tonight. Blue Chew, if you're having dick problems, you're having performance problems, you can't get it up in bed, you can't please your woman, chew some Blue Chew. And maybe, just maybe, you'll actually get some. Maybe your dick will go from this to this. Maybe. But don't drink all of it. Don't chew all of it. Don't chew like 600 because but it is what it is. But that's our sponsor for tonight, Blue Chew and Pepsi. Not that I need Blue Chew because I can get up all night long. Ask your mom. But it is what it is. I have no performance problems in bed. I don't. Because I give it to Rosa all night long. We go rounds, ladies and gentlemen. Rounds. Love it. Alright. But what's going on, Blind Melon Joe? How you doing? Alright, let me say it like an Italian would say it. Because I'm from New York. Hey. How you doing? Like Joey Tribbiani. My good friend, Joey Tribbiani. Or my cousin. Hey, get in here, my cousin. How you doing, cousin? Hey. My cousin, Tony D'Angelo. Gets you a nice plate of chicken parmesan for $2. But it is what it is. Alright, James Boy 10, 11, 12. No. He says, "Yo, yo, yo." What are you, Crime Time now? Yo, yo, yo. Shad Gaspard and JTG, it's Crime Time. I miss Crime Time. Big ups to Shad Gaspard. He should have never died. God bless that man. He's a hero. He's a legend. But it is what it is. He says, IPA time. I'm not a big fan of IPA. I've seen it. I never drank it. The Stone Cold IPA, the IPA. I don't know how you say IPA, tomato, tomato. Whatever. I'm not a big fan of IPA. Or IPA. IPA on me. Giacomo Fino Anani. Giacomo Finale. Remember that song back in the 80s? Anyway, move on. Blind Melon Jello says, "I'm drinking watching Peter the Legend." You're damn right I'm a legend. You know why I'm a legend? Because I'm legend. Legendary. My rants are freaking legendary. If you don't like my rants, there's something wrong with you, sir. There is really something wrong. Because I am number one in the ranting community, whether you like it or not. Nobody can out-rant me. Nobody. On this website. People want to debate me. Well, what is there to debate? It's the same fucking bullshit that you're going to say. It's the same bullshit. You want to debate me about myself and like all the stuff I've done on this website. I mean, what's the point? It's the same fucking bullshit. You're going to call me the P word. You're going to call me this and that. Blah, blah, blah. Make videos, taking clips from my old videos and shit from like 5-6 years ago almost up to now. I'm like, come on. Nobody cares about that shit. I mean, you're trying to ruin my reputation. You're failing miserably. I mean, straight up, get a fucking life, man. Seriously, there's some people on this website that have a really major obsession with me. We all know who it is. I don't have to bring them up. We don't know who they are. And we don't care. Let them do 6,000 more videos about us. We don't care. I personally don't give a shit. Because they're irrelevant bastards. These people are irrelevant. I have no time for that shit. I got better things to do. But we move on. I won't read the next comment because we all know, yeah, he will pay. Okay, yep. I'm not gonna read those. I don't want to. I know there's comments in the chat from these guys about a certain guy. I'm not gonna bring them up. They're there, but I'm not gonna. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. So, guys, I'm being nice here. Blind Melon, Jello, James Boy, please, for the love, please, I'm asking nicely. Do not leave comments about him anymore. I'm done with him. I don't want nothing to do with him anymore. All his little butt buddy boyfriends. I don't want nothing to do with him no more. I'm going in a new direction. I just don't want nothing to do with him anymore. So please, after today, do not bring him up in my comment section, okay? Because I'll just delete it afterwards anyway. I don't want nothing to do with him. I could care less what he says. And he still wants to stalk me and my friends, then he knows where he's going. Because it ain't going to be me. Or my friends. He can say whatever he wants. It doesn't matter to me. It's irrelevant bullcrap. Because at least I'm real, he's not. I don't sub-bot, he does. I don't view-bot, he does. And Mike-bot. I don't buy my likes and views and subs like a certain other guy we know, but he's more irrelevant than him. But please, after today, next video I do, which will probably be later tonight on my other channel, my Peter Gilmore channel, don't bring his name up in my chat. I don't want nothing to do with him. He can go to hell for all I care. And rot. Burn in hell. Or as my good friend, my good friend Tim Ripper Owens used to say, burn in hell! Great Judas Priest song, by the way. Great song. A lot of people think that Tim Ripper Owens was like, a rip-off of the birthday boy today. By the way, his birthday is today, the metal god himself, Rob Halford. Oh, by the way, another happy birthday to the beast himself, Randy Weitzel, in this moment. I messaged him on social media page today, and he said, rock on, brother. No, not this, I love you. I mean, the Maloik, and give the Maloik, and, the evil eye. Made famous by Ronnie James Dio, another great man. And if you think that freaking Gene Simmons invented this, because he thinks he invented everything, like Jericho, no. Ronnie James Dio invented the metal horns, or the Maloik, as we call it in Italian, the evil eye. Which is like protection. Give the evil eye, and you can just like, hey, fuck you. Protect you, and you can put death on them. But it is what it is. But I'm just saying. But that's it. But yeah. No mention of that jerk off again. Let's get to something better. Alright, my good Ben Bio is in the chat. What's going on, Bio? How are you doing, sir? I'll say, I guess I'll say, Carlos, that's it, Carlos, Bio. I'll just say Bio. So Bio says, I made it, and hello, fame. Well, hello to you, sir. Anyway, welcome to the party, pal. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Anyway, he says, yes, football. Woo! Yeah, football's starting in 2 weeks, like I said. Got the final preseason game this week. I think the Niners play tonight. I think they play tonight. I have to look that up. I think they're playing, who are they playing this week? I think they're playing the Raiders, I think. Doesn't matter. I mean, we're 2-0, so we can care less. It doesn't count! it doesn't count. It doesn't count for another 2 weeks. So, it's a good start to see Trey Lance and company. He's doing very good right now. Offense is, getting there. Defense is looking pretty good. The second and third stringers look pretty good. Not that they're going to play much. But, Niners have some injuries. Not very major injuries, but... we're not going to see much of Trey Lance tonight anyway, or whenever this game anyway. He's probably going to play one down. He's gone. Done for the game. We don't need you. Kittle, Debo, Bosa and company. They're not going to play much in this game. It's meaningless, really. But September 11th, that's when it counts. And the road to redemption, part 3, begins September the 11th. And for all you Los Angeles Rams fans out there, you better buckle up because we're coming for what should have been ours last January. That's ring number 6. How many do you have? 2. Dos. Kurt Warner and, that schmuck Jerry Goff. Fuck him. Fuck the Rams and fuck their fans too. But it's weird. He says, let's go New York Giants. We are 2-0. Doesn't count, though. Bio, it don't count. It's preseason. Nobody gives 2 shits about the preseason. Win when it counts, and that's 2 weeks, okay? Giants got the Titans at that on the road. You should beat the Titans. If you can't beat the Titans, that's just sad. Titans are a good team. They're a very good team. I don't know if Marcus Mariota still plays for them, but, they're a good team. Giants, I think they might win the NFC East. Really, the NFC East sucks anyway. The Eagles stink, because a bunch of their fans are pedophiles. We all know, the biggest one of them all. The Cowboys, the about-named Cowboys, they stink. If you're a Niners fan, you know that firsthand. And the former Redskins, former Washington football team, now known as the Washington Commanders, which sounds really dumb. I think Washington has a good chance to win that division. But, that division itself, all 4 teams stink. It's the worst division in football. But, we'll see. Like I said, so if you can't beat the freaking Titans, sad. The Jets, I'm a Jet fan. I'm saying this. I don't even see the Jets winning 3 games this year. They had a great draft. I'll say that. They had a great draft. Got a couple of guys from the Niners who came over because they want to play for, the defensive guru himself, Robert Saleh. Still don't understand why you went from San Fran over to the Jets, and what happened last year? You stunk up the joint. Should have went right back. Just saying. Well, yeah, the Jets got the Ravens, so I have to hear it from Otaku. Not that I care. I already picked all my games. I already bet on my fantasy league's already done. So I already bet on the Ravens to smoke the freaking Jets. I hope they win by spread whenever the spread comes out, which will probably be in 2 weeks. So, because my fantasy league, we play for it's a regular fantasy league, but we play for points, and we don't play like this guy gets 3 touchdowns, he gets 35 points or something like that. I play for wins, so whatever games I win, I get certain points for. So, I'm coming for redemption because last year I came in 2nd place. Sucked! But, yeah. So, Ravens should beat the Jets. They should smoke the Jets. As far as the Niners go, they're on the road again against the Bears. So, we'll see what happens with that. And we'll move on. But, yeah, good luck to your Giants there, Bio. Good luck. You're lucky you don't face us this year. I think you don't face us till next 2023 or 2024. But by that time, the Giants will be garbage by then. They'll still be garbage. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's move on. Peter is number 1. You're damn right I am. Number 1. And everybody else is number 2. I feel like saying that, Lana is the best, Lana number 1. That's all chant. Peter is the best, Peter number 1. Thank you. Thank you very much. Blah, blah, blah. James Boy says Bronx is the best. That's your opinion, but Brooklyn is the best. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But that's your opinion. I'm not going to bash you for that. Okay. Yeah, he likes that crappy team too. Bio says, I agree, Yankee fans are the biggest trash-talking lunatics I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's go, Mets. It's true. Yankee fans are lunatics. They are fucking weird. Prime example, the guy, he's on video. Look it up on Google or look it up on YouTube. Yankee fan drinks beer out of his freaking Frankfurter. I'm like, what the hell? At least it wasn't fat, but, It's fat! You son of a bitch! It's freaking fat! Yeah, don't tell me to calm down. I'll make him bleed. My 33% chance of winning, combined with my 66% chance of fucking your mama, gives me a 125% chance of scoring. Steiner Math. Gotta love it. I got an A in that course. If you don't know how to do Steiner Math, you got problems. I digress. Where are we? Alright, we're gonna finish up this chat, then I have to use the bathroom. That's it. Where are we? Oh yeah, Yankee fans suck. No offense, but Coca-Cola is better. I like Pepsi, I drink Coke once in a while, I just don't like the taste of it that much. Cherry Coke is good, though. I'll say that. Drinking, watching the best YouTuber, Peter. Thank you. Don't gas my head up, but thank you. Okay, Mod Me Bro, supporting for a while. Alright, you know what, Blind Melon Jello? I'll give you the... If I can. Alright, I have to do it later, because I don't know why I can't do it right now. But I'll give you the wrench for now, but don't abuse it. Because if you do, I'm going to have to block you. And I will take that wrencher and stick it, you know where. But that's it. James Boy says, I just took a shot at Jameson. Nice! I like Jameson. Peter is the GOAT. You're damn right. I'm a legend in my own mind. But I kick ass. Exactly those comments. I shotgun 4 Keystone Lights. Wow. Are you drunk, Sean? No. Anyway. Yeah, I will mod you. I'm trying to do it now, but it won't let me for some odd reason, but I will. But like I said, don't abuse it. Please. That's all I ask. B and Chase, yeah. We're good friends. We don't do that crappy stuff that certain people think of. And here's another thing. Please, for the love of God, when I say something or Chase says something, usually it's a joke. When some people don't know how to take a joke on this fucking website and on social media, especially when we talk about some hot chick like Katie Forbes. I love Katie Forbes and all, but, not that I'll ever get with her. But, if RVD let me hit it, but, she wouldn't be dating RVD anymore, or her girlfriend. She's bi, so I'll make her straight. In more ways than one. I wouldn't have to move. She can just twerk on my dick. I'm like, I'm done. But I love Katie Forbes. She's a doll. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, Blind Melon Jello. That's not good. What he did, your thing. That's what these people do, man. They just love to go below the belt and and bring family and other people in it that not really shouldn't be in it because they're not men. They're little boys and act like little girls. They haven't grown their balls yet, basically. Anyway, Bio says, yeah, I don't think people should attack you for what happened 5 to 6 years ago. I agree with you on this. Yeah, holding ridiculous things like that ain't worth it. Exactly. Exactly. Why bring up things from my past? I mean, get into here and now, please. Nobody cares what happened 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago. I'm a different person than I was then. I mean, get over it. Get over yourself. Ridiculous freaking videos and shit. Still calling me the P words. Still saying this and that. I mean, you can't ruin my reputation. You're just slandering my name. And in a court of law, you would lose. But I'm not going to go that far. Unless I really have to. I'm very close, but I'm not going to. But yeah, nobody cares about my past. My past is the past. Did I do things in the past that I regret? Yeah. Do I regret things that I do now? Yeah. But I move on. Some people can't move on. They just can't. That's why they have such a hard-on for me. And they can't even get hard because I need Blue Chew to get hard for me. But it is what it is. Not like that, you know what I mean. That's why half the channel is dedicated to me. At least over 200 videos on me. This is crazy. Anyway, move on. Yep, that's true, James boy. That's true. Peter is keeping it real. Whoop whoop. Are you gonna start that Bullet Club chant now, there, Bio? You're gonna give me the too sweet, whoop whoop, too sweet, whoop whoop. You know, like Marty Scurll. I wish Marty would, they would just stop the stuff with Marty back, with the whole Me Too movement, where Riddle got involved and, what's his name, Joey Ryan got involved with that. He's basically blacklisted from wrestling. He doesn't even wrestle no more. He got fired from freaking working at Disneyland. He was like a staff member on the Jungle Ride, and he got fired. I don't know for what. I guess because of his past, because he's creepy. Got fired from working at Disneyland. How does that happen? Well, because I guess because kids are there, Hey, would you like to join my Jungle Ride, kids? Like, really, Joey Ryan? Come on, you crazy freak. But I digress. Marty got involved in it, and that's why no major company wants to deal with him now. He was looking like he was gonna go to AEW with the Bucks and Kenny and Cody at the time, because he was on BTE. All that great stuff back in the day, and I really don't think he's gonna sign with a major promotion like AEW would. I don't even think Hunter would want him. He's a great wrestler, he's a great guy, but that's gonna go live with him for a while. But yeah, thank you there, Bio. Thank you very much. I do keep it real. That is too. All right. Blind Melon Jello says, let me just check something here. Alright. That game just is about to start, by the way. Anyway. Okay, Blind Melon Jello says, Peter, yeah. Up the irons, my friends. Up the irons. And support your local metal band. Or your indie metal band, or whatever band you, like. Please give some love to In This Moment, and Iron Maiden and all those great metal bands. Good stuff. Good stuff. Speaking of metal, My good friends in December's Fall got a video coming out tomorrow. For Waiting for No, a song's called Waiting for No One, so that comes out tomorrow. I can't wait for that. So. Good shit. James Boy says, haters gonna hate. Don't be hating. Yeah, that's true. Okay, damn, we got a lot of comments. Thank you very much, though. Yeah, I'm gonna read all of them, and then we're gonna get to this review, and then I'm gonna get off for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do my AEW review later tonight on my Peter Gilmore channel. So stick around, we got more coming up later. But wait, there's more. Right. Bio says, nice Bruce Willis line. Welcome to the party, pal. Yeah. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Whether you like it or not, it is not a Christmas movie. It's based around Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. Whether Bruce Willis's daughter say it, or he even says it himself, it's not a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. It's a great movie, but not a Christmas movie. Listen. But, yeah, probably one of the best lines in there. Welcome to the party, pal! Give K.E., motherfucker. This was. Anyway. Peter is winning! Dun, dun, dun. Dick Charlie Sheen. Winning! I miss that. I miss Charlie Sheen. But I don't got tiger blood in my veins, sadly. Anyway. Peter should work as a commentator. Yeah, I love that. I've been saying that for years. Like, me and Joe Cronin should be working for a major wrestling promotion. Like AEW or Impact or Ring of Honor. I would say... Now I can say WWE because I don't have to hear Vince in my ear. I have to hear Hunter. You know. Call the move right, Gilmore. Look at my nose. It's proboscis nose. Say hello to my wife. Hi, Steph. If I worked for WWE, you're gonna have to keep me away from Stephanie. I'm sorry. Hi, Steph. I'm not creeping, like simping for Stephanie, but she's a great lady and everything. I met Stephanie way back when WrestleMania 17. Remember when they had the WrestleMania 17 party at what used to be called WWE New York, when Saliva just came out, first came out? You all remember Saliva. You know, Your Disease, you know, Ladies and Gentlemen, stuff like that. You know, Batista's theme. That band. I met them when they were doing sound check. And then, right after that, I met Hunter and Stephanie. And then, they started, after that, they did the whole WrestleMania 17 party where, Taz yelled at some guy. When Taz used to work for WWE. Back in the Ruthless Aggression days, he yelled at somebody. I forgot for what. I think it was because of his height, or just for his hat, or something like that. Red Hook brother. And then after that, Hunter and Stephanie came on and just blasted the fans, which is funny. And then Saliva finished off with a performance. So it was a good time. Now WWE New York is the Hard Rock... I don't even know if it's still there. The Hard Rock restaurant now. I've been there many times. Showing those guitars and everything that I wish were mine. But I digress. But we'll move on from there. Yeah, I love to be a commentator. And my commentary, right? If you've seen it on my Peter Gilmore channel, I mean the last one I just did with Joe Ocasio and Ortiz, great stuff. Me and that other guy. But we'll move on. But yeah, I would love to work for WWE or AEW or some promotion in the future, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, go on social media, go on Hunter's Twitter or Tony Khan's Twitter and say, hey, you know, we got a guy. You got a guy. I got a guy. You got a guy. You know, put in a good word for me. Maybe they'll hire me. I gotta send them tapes, of course, you know. Or just send them, you know, one of my videos that I've done on my Peter Gilmore channel. Just send them, maybe send them the last one I did with Angel Ortiz and Joe Ocasio. Send it to Tony Khan, send it to Hunter, send it to Scott Demore and, you know, in Impact, or send it to your local indie fed. Or just send them to those 3 guys. Yeah, you never know, maybe they'll call me. But I doubt it, but man can dream. Me and Joe Cronin on commentary would just be freaking legendary. And if you say JD should do commentary, fuck you, because this commentary sucks. And so does his Braves. But I digress. Your reporting is next level, brother. Well, thank you. Blind Moan Joe, can we donate to the stream? Yeah, I know you bring it up. Make a PayPal for donations. No, I'm not gonna give my PayPal information out so people can steal my money and all that shit. Sorry, I'd love to, but I'm not gonna go that route. 'Cause I know what I think you're trying to do. I know what you may be thinking about that. So I'm not gonna do it. I'd love to, but you know, some people I know have done it. But I mean, that's really dangerous, giving out PayPal information and other bank information, stuff like that. No. I already dealt with enough of that shit, fraud and all that crap. So I'd love to, but right now, I'm sorry, I cannot. So, but maybe in the future. Right now, I can't. Okay, Bio says, that is true about the Eagles fans. That's true, they are pedophiles. And we all know the biggest one of them all. Peter is one of the most entertaining YouTubers. No wonder why the haters are so mad. It's true. Bio says, thank you for good luck. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, about the donations and stuff. I'll think about it, but right now, no. Cheers. You're welcome. Okay, Bio, okay, 2 more comments and then we're going to get back to this review. I went too long, but, you know, thanks for all the comments. Keep them on coming. Okay, Bio says, exactly, we are all human beings and learn from it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know the whole pedophile thing will continue with me till the day I freaking die. You know. Like other people, you know, showing their cock, you know. That's, you know, they're gonna live with that until the day they die, too. But, you know, I didn't say I was ever a saint. I am a saint. Saint Peter, you know, one of the greatest persons in the Bible, next to Jesus, of course, and God. You know, there's 3 great people in the Bible: Jesus, God, and Peter. It's true. Go look it up. But yeah, you know, my past isn't great, but I got a bright future. I've accomplished most of my goals that I want to do in my life. You know, I still got a long way to go. You know, got a good job. I got a great job. I don't have a good job. I have a great job. Great friends, great family, and couldn't ask for anything else. I'm blessed, and you're not. I accomplished some of my goals. One of the goals was being on stage with one of my two of my favorite people. One being Ozzy. Oh, for those people who think that that I'm full of shit about meeting people and I'm a Make-A-Wish kid and stuff like that, I'm gonna show it again so these people can fucking understand. And Bio and anybody else who's watching, get ready. You're gonna love this, and you're gonna really tell those haters off. You ready? You guys ready? Are you sitting down? I hope you are. So to all the haters who think that you know, I'm a Make-A-Wish kid, that I got on stage within this moment because I'm a Make-A-Wish kid, then what's this? Oh, this photoshopped? No, this is an actual Polaroid picture. That's me, Ozzy Osbourne. Make-A-Wish kid. I wish I had Dragon Balls. I could make a wish and get these fucking trolls off this fucking planet. That's what I'd like to do. But it is what it is. Here's another one. Backstage at Ozfest. Oh, was this photoshopped? No. So all you people who think that I don't meet people and this and that. I work in music. I made a lot of musicians. A lot. A lot. And I'm gifted too. I play guitar too. So I play guitar. I was a former college DJ. I worked in a big time record label, World Honor. Now I work in a bigger company. But you won't know which one. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I've been in not one, not two, but 3 music videos. We all know the biggest one of them all. And these people still think, you know, like, oh, it's not your video, it's SiriusXM's video, it's In This Moment's video. But yeah, I'm still in the video. So all the views they get, I don't get all of it, but I get some credit. I'm not taking all of it. I said maybe I kind of gassed my own head up and I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna take all the credit for that. I'm not gonna take all of it. Just at the right place at the right time. It is what it is. Doesn't have to be on my channel. That's irrelevant. You can have a video, but I was at SmackDown, and John Moxley walked right past me. Big fucking whoop! It's not your video. It's freaking WWE's video. I mean, come on. I put Kid Rock on my channel. Not your views though. That's WWE's views. Just remember that. Just saying. But yeah, I done things I regret from the past up till now. But I move on. And the things that have been going on the last few months, I lived through it and I move on. Like I said, with these fucking people, don't care. I don't care about them. They just don't want to shut up. That's on them. And they can proceed to kiss my ass. And the prophecy's ass. And if you think it's fake, then I think you need to watch my Prophecy is Real video on my PG Ranch channel. That's receipts. You can't prove with a receipt that the prophecy is fake. Can't. Half these great people in my chat are in the prophecy. Bio's one of them. It is what it is. But we live and learn. Alright, final comment and we're going to get to this review. Bio says, I disagree, Peter, but it's your opinion. Well, yeah. We agree to disagree. You can have your opinion, I have my opinion, and my opinion matters the most. But we move on from that. Alright, enough about the comments. Thank you all for the comments. Like I said, keep them coming if you feel like it. That's up to you. But we'll move on from that. But like I said, with those comments about that certain guy, I don't want them in my chat anymore. Take it on your channel and your videos. I don't care about that person anymore. He's irrelevant, and he won't grow up. 28 years old, he can't even grow up. Now, I'm not instigating or keeping the drama going on. I'm just being real. The guy needs to fucking grow up and really needs to hop off, but he won't. And that's going to be his downfall. I guarantee you that. But let's move on. Let's move on from that crap. Let's move on to some professional wrestling. Alright, Monday Night Raw. This past Monday. Probably the best Raw I've seen this year. It was great. Probably my best rating for Raw in a long time. I give this Raw an 8 out of 10. It was great. Surprises. Weird stuff, but still good. Let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. I already wasted. And that's it. Alright, so we start off Raw. And like I said, we're from the Scotia Bank, whatever arena in Toronto. With our commentary team of Jimmy Smith, Corey Slave, and that schmuck Byron Saxton. But we move on. So we start off Raw with a brawl going on in the crowd, in the back that comes out into the crowd. It goes into the crowd with Seth freaking Rollins and Matt Riddle beating the crap out of each other. Referees and Adam Pearce and agents trying to break it up. They go into the stands, and they come back down. They kind of break it up. But, I mean, you gotta really break it up? No. So, it goes like to the... It goes to the back, and they come back around again. Just craziness to start the show. They finally break everything up, and that's it. So... we find out that Seth freaking Rollins and Riddle will fight at Clash of the Castle. I hope Seth Rollins wins, but we all know Riddle's gonna win, obviously. If you're getting beat up half the time in your feud, usually the guy gets beat up in the feud wins. Usually. Not all the time, but it is what it is. So after that, which I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars, because it was just a great brawl. Then we go to Jimmy Smith, welcome us to Monday Night Raw. We get more pyro. I mean, we had pyro to begin the show, and then we had the brawl, and then we got more pyro. Can't have enough pyro. What are we, Cody Rhodes now? Or Roman? I need more pyro. Anyway, so then after that, we get the hometown girl herself. No, not Aaliyah. Well, she comes out later, but... the other hometown girl, Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, comes out looking smoking hot, giving me satisfaction in my pants. But she comes out, and they chant, "One more match." Blah, blah, blah. Trish has been thinking like the Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Winning elbows down from heaven, brother. Ain't that right, Miss Elizabeth? That's right, Mandy. So, she's been thinking about maybe coming back, and then Bayley comes out with her group Damage Control of her, Dakota Kai, and my third wife, Io Sky, or Io Shirai, also looking hot. When does Io Sky never look hot? Look, I digress. They come out to interrupt, and then we go to break. Here goes a motorcycle. What else is new? So we go to break, we come back. Bayley starts talking about how awesome it is to have Trish back. But she's like, "Why are you here?" Now, I'm not bringing him out. I know I said awesome, but he's not coming out. He's in the toilet. Taking a massive deuce. Anyway. And then Io says something in Japanese. Which is always sexy. And then kind of sounds like, "Oh, me big fan, Trish Stratus, me big fan, yay! I like cats." You know. That's funny, you know, Trish like, "I love you." Don't know what you're saying, but okay. So we got that. Bayley's like, "What are you still doing here?" You know? While you've been after me for the last couple of days, you know, Bayley and Trish have been at Twitter beef, stuff like that. They're about to go at it, then Bianca Belair she comes out into the ring with her hair. It's not even her hair, it's Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion. Says Bayley isn't in the same stratosphere Nice pun. Anyway, Bailey's not convinced. Not convinced, like Trish, you ain't gonna do anything, Trish. And then Bianca's like, well, she's done more things than you have done, something like that. And then tries to, gasses Trish's head up a little bit. And then Trish takes off her jacket. She should have took off a little bit more of that, but, just me. She's like, Bailey, I could easily go from retired to unretired, just like that. And everyone's like, oh, shit! And then Asuka and Alexa Bliss come out. My first fight, Asuka comes out looking hot, as always. They come out to even the odds. So, it's like, hey, we got 3-on-3. And then B is like, we'll see you at Clash of the Castle. Blah, blah, blah. And that's it. They leave. And then Asuka, the four ladies stay in the ring for their match coming up for the semifinals in the women's tag team tournament. But it was a pretty good segment in itself, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. I would not put it past WWE to give us Trish Stratus versus Bayley. I was hoping that would have been at Clash of the Castle. That would have been nice, but, that stupid 6-man tag team match. 6-woman tag team match, I should say. But, never know. They might do that at the next pay-per-view, which is Extreme Rules. Or they might save it for Survivor Series. But I'd love to see Trish and Bayley go at it. I still think Trish will win, but, just me. Alright, 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, we're going to paraphrase a little bit. And I'm not going to go through everything, but... We started with the tag team tournament semifinals on the Raw side. So we had Asuka and Lexi taking on Dakota Kai and Io, or Sky Kai. Surprised I haven't used that idea. What's wrong, Hunter? You think I'm gonna copyright you? I probably could. I thought of the name, so if you use it, that's copyright. Just saying. Not that I'm not gonna copyright strike or copyright WWE. I don't have that kind of money. I wish I did, but I don't. But I digress. So anyway, pretty good match. Back and forth. Started with Asuka and Io. I'm like, no! They're in the ring for 2 minutes. Barely any moves. I think Io hit Asuka with a kick, and then Dakota Kai, you come in. And then that was it. And then then Asuka and Io get back in the ring again. Then they actually wrestle for a little bit longer, kicks and some roll up moves and shit like that. Then we see Aaliyah Duke Drop, and Nikki Ashhole watching from the back with Dana Brooke and Tamino watching from catering. Because now they're in a second chance fatal 4-way match tomorrow night on SmackDown. Nobody cares. Because they're going to, I think it's the same night, they face off against Raquel and Aaliyah anyway. To go to the finals, which will be next week on, I believe, Raw's. Because we're supposed to be Nikita and Zoe, but they got taken out because I think Zoe got hurt. They put in Toxic Attraction, Gigi and JC Jane. They win to go to the semis, but then Gigi got hurt, so they took them out, which sucked. Now I don't know who's going to win this Fatal 4-Way, and I don't care. Because they're going to lose to Raquel and Aaliyah, so it's probably going to be Raquel and Aaliyah going to the finals against the winner of this match, which was Dakota Kai and Io. After a wild finish, we saw a blind tag, brings Io in. Asuka didn't know it, because, she hit the spinning back fist to Dakota and tries to pin her. And, we hear 1, 2, 3, and then Asuka thinks she won. I'm like, no, you did not win. So Io comes in. Asuka doesn't know it, and we see Dakota Kai was tapping to the Asuka lock. So Asuka thought she won, but Io comes in and rolls up her best friend with a 1905 fruit roll up. 1, 2, 3. So Sky Kai wins, goes to the finals, and will face the winner of whatever happens on SmackDown. which will probably be Raquel and Aaliyah, I would think, because they have to have a face team. So, I mean, this tournament already is over. Just give the belts to Dakota Kai and Io. And then, if Sasha and Naomi supposedly come back, then you have another one of those stupid unification matches that freaking NXT's doing, that stupid pay-per-view Worlds Collide. Why does every promotion try to think they're smart? I mean, WWE unified the tag belts, they unified the world title. Now NXT's doing it, because NXT UK is now extinct, but it's coming out with NXT Europe, which makes no fucking sense. Why would you get rid of NXT UK and make a new brand called NXT Europe? You still need belts, retard! As soon as that brand starts, they're gonna have like a tournament for all those the belts that are gonna come back. And supposedly the European title is coming back. That should be on the main roster, not NXT Europe. I'm sorry, but, you know, that's just me. But yeah, that's gonna happen in 2023. So maybe some NXT UK people, or former NXT UK people, will unify the belt. And I don't know what's going to happen with those belts when they unify it. I don't care. I really don't care for Worlds Collide. I don't care. I'm not watching it. I will review it, but I'm not caring for it that much. The only thing I actually care about is the women's title. With Mandy and Meiko Satomura and Bea Priestley. That's it. I don't give two shits about Tyler Bate and Braun Breaker. Don't give a shit about that. Because we all know Braun's going to win that. Then we got Briggs and Jensen against the Creed brothers for the unified tag belts. I would think the Creed brothers are gonna win that, and then Gallows is gonna beat them. And then I would probably think that Mandy's gonna unify the women's title. I would freaking love for Meiko to win it, but she's going back to Japan probably. I don't think, it might be Bea Priestley or Blair Davenport. I don't think it might be her, but I think Mandy's going to unify the titles. And then I don't know who's going to beat her. God forbid she goes another 200 and some odd days and gets to Asuka's level of 517, 522. I don't think she'll reach it. I really don't think she'll get close, but I don't think she'll reach it. I really think Nikita Lyons is going to finally be the one to beat Mandy, and then Mandy's going back to the main roster on SmackDown to be with JC Jane and Gigi. That's what I really think that's going to happen, but we'll see. But I just don't think it's going to be Bea Priestley or Blair Davenport, or as we all know her as Will Ospreay's former bitch. But and anyone see the aftermath of Dynamite on YouTube where Kenny and Will Ospreay went off script and they were like shooting on each other? Holy crap! That was good, but Kenny, you should have. Went really hard. I mean, not like that, but because we all know your body, there, Kenny. But Kenny should have just went off on Will Ospreay. He should have went off. I mean, bring up, his past. I mean, he brought up his past, like, oh, you're just like Kenny Omega ripoff, blah blah blah, and the G1. He brings up the G1 and lost losing to Okada, blah blah blah. But really, Kenny, you know what I would have done? I would have said, you had a really crappy year there, Ocean Spray. You won the title, then you lost the title because of injury. You come back. You won the United States title, big fucking whoop. You won the Red Pro title, big deal, fucking trinket. Kind of like the All-Atlantic title. Oh, I'm sorry there, Pac. And speaking of trinkets, the All-Atlantic titles, like all the titles that Hunter has. Bunch of trinkets. Oh, I'm sorry, Hunter. Hi, Steph. Give a little pot shot to WWE. Pot shot to Tony Khan and Pac. Then I really would have hit him in the nuts It's like you failed with that, and you failed with. It's like, oh, you're not. It's like you really had a bad year. Says you're gonna lose next week like you lost your girlfriend. Boom! Right in the nuts. I would have hit him. I would have hit him square in the nuts with that line. That's how you cut a promo. And a pipe bomb. That's how you drop pipe bombs. But yeah, Kenny held his own and everything. Pretty good promo and stuff like that. But, and we'll see what happens Wednesday night on Dynamite with the Elite against the United Empire. Well, that's gonna be a great semifinal. And then you got the House of Black against the Dark Order in the other semifinal, which I think is tomorrow night on Rampage. I think it's tomorrow night. And number 10, Preston, is not even in the match. So we have a mystery partner. Guess who that's gonna be? If you say Evil Uno, you're really dumb. It's not Evil Uno. Who else is gonna be? It's gonna be -1. Come on. Who else is left? Colt Cabana? Probably not. I doubt it's gonna be Colt Cabana. I think it's gonna be Hangman Adam Page. And there you go. It's gonna be. I still think it's gonna be House of Black and against the Elite, but I would not put it past Tony Khan. It's like, hey, let's have the Dark Order win. Gas everybody's head up to think that the Dark Order are gonna win the trios titles. No, it's not gonna be Alex Reynolds, Johnny Hungy, and Adam Page winning the titles. No. They'll tease it, but they're not gonna do it because Kenny and the Bucks are winning it. That's outright. I mean, just give it to them already. That's all I gotta say about that. And we'll move on from there. But yeah, not a big fan of unified stuff. I mean, I wanted it. Now I'm like, maybe we should have thought this over a little bit. I mean, especially with Punk and Moxley last night. 4 fucking minutes to unify the title. It was a fucking squash match. Or was it? Everybody thinks like, oh, Punk got squashed in 4 minutes. He's gone, he's hurt, we'll never see him again. Wrong, it's a fucking work, you fucking marks. It's a work. Punk's teasing us. He's not really hurt. He's not hurt, he don't need Jannetty, you know? Punk will be, I bet you nothing. If MJF is not on next week, then Tony Khan is really fucking dumb at booking. I still think that they're gonna do Moxley and Punk 2 in Chicago, because I really think that the reason why they kind of rushed the finish, either they planned it to have Punk say, like, I'm gonna lose in 4 minutes. I don't want to lose in Chicago. I'll lose in Cleveland. Or he's actually really hurt, and they went with that finish. They rushed the finish to do that finish. So it's either planned, or Punk was hurt, and maybe Tony Khan went in Paul Turner's ear and said, "Go to the finish, go to the finish." That's it. And Paul Turner probably just told Moxley, finish him off. That's it. Or there was something in that mandatory meeting that happened. I don't know. And that mandatory meeting was really kind of makes Tony Khan look bad, because he's, like a high rep in AEW is accusing WWE and Hunter and Stephanie of contract tampering. I'm like, come on. And all this shit that came out with the meeting, and now Thunder Rosa's injured. I think she's injured because they were talking about bulging discs. So I think Melanie Cervantes, that's who Thunder Rosa is. I think Thunder Rosa is legit injured. That's why she had to vacate, drop the title. And they're gonna have a fatal 4-way match at the pay-per-view. I really hope Jamie Hayter wins, but they're probably gonna give it to Toni Storm until Thunder Rosa, whenever she comes back. And then there's backstage heat with Thunder Rosa because her and Britt Baker don't get along, but in real life, but professionally they have to do it. They're in the same company, so, we have to work together if we fight, but I hate your guts. Jamie Hayter hates her guts too, because she said that Thunder Rosa went stiff in her match. That's why she got a broken nose. But a lot of people think that Thunder Rosa, got a lot of heat on her. But people in Mission Pro Wrestling, which is her promotion that she runs, give her a lot of praise. So I don't know. It's like AEW is like being, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. I mean, no Adam Cole this week. No Red Dragon. I thought they were going to start something with that in the Elite. I guess they're going to do that maybe after the pay-per-view when Kenny and the Bucks win the Trios titles. They're probably going to do something. Probably for Grand Slam with the Elite and Undisputed. See what happens with that. And then Eddie Kingston got briefly suspended because him and Sammy Guevara got into a backstage fight. I mean, legit backstage fight. And Eddie Kingston pie-faced Sammy Guevara. And he got suspended for a little bit. That's why he wasn't on this week. And everybody's like, oh, why Eddie got suspended? Why did Sammy not get suspended? That's what I want to know. Why didn't Sammy not get suspended? Oh, because he didn't do anything? Or did Ty Conti do something, say, please don't suspend my husband? Something like that. Probably went to Tony Khan, probably sucked his dick and said, don't suspend my boyfriend, my husband. Tony Khan's like, okay. I don't know. Well, yeah, Eddie Kingston was suspended, briefly suspended. But yeah, there's some trouble with AEW right now. It's not looking good. I mean, the card for All Out looks pretty damn good. I'll say that, but other than that, I mean, now that they lost Punk, or we think they lost Punk, they lost Thunder Rosa, kind of a big hit to the women's division. And now, what's really your main event for the pay-per-view? Is Moxley gonna fight MJF? Who is he gonna fight in the main event to defend the title? So, I think if MJF doesn't show up, Tony Khan looks like an asshole. He's really doing Vince McMahon booking right now. I hate to say it. But I still think this is a work. And Punk, I said it on Twitter that Punk will come back next week, hobble to the ring, probably on a crutch or something like that. He'll go to the ring, either Moxley will be in the ring or he calls out Moxley. It's like, he'll say, oh, you're the better man, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Congratulate Moxley on the win. And he says, oh, I'm going to leave, I'm going to fix myself, I'll be back, when I come back, I'm coming for you, I'm going to get my rematch, blah, blah, blah. So he says, I'll see you when I come back, or something like that. And then Moxley does his usual shit, cheering and everything, going on the top rope, or he turns his back, something like that. And then, Punk is kind of hobbling out of the ring, or he's about to get out of the ring, and he's hobbling a little bit with the crutch. And Moxley has his back turned, and Punk just has this look in his eye, and he takes the crutch, BAM! Smacks Moxley in the fucking head, busts him wide open, which we all know Moxley bleeds like a pig. And there you go. Heel turn. Punk's heel turn begins. And then you go to All Out. He wins the title right back. And then we have the Fall of Punk, or whatever you want to call it. The end of summer Fall of Punk. I don't know what you're going to call it. Punk wins the title, then he goes on probably the rest of the year as champ. Or, like I said, they somehow get MJF to come back. If not next week, it has to be, if not on Wednesday night or Friday night. Does he come back at All Out? I hope so. But we don't know with MJF right now. Who knows what he's doing? Probably stuck at home in Long Island playing with his needle dick. I mean, come on. So Tony Khan, you better like freaking wake the fuck up, dude. If this is not a work by Punk or you, if MJF's not on Wednesday, he's not on Friday, and he's not at All Out, you're gonna have big fucking egg on your face. And everybody that's a big AEW fan, I'm going like, fuck this, I'm going to Hunter. This could be the fall of AEW right now, but we'll see what happens with that. I know AEW and WWE are going head to head on October the what do you say this? The 18th, I think it is. I think it was the 18th. That's a Tuesday. So NXT is going up against, I think, Dynamite because of the baseball playoffs. So I think that I think the 19th Dynamite is going to be preempted to Tuesday. That's what I assume that's going to happen, but that too. But we'll see. All right, I went off on a tangent, and I apologize, but I just wanted to get my point across with the trios titles and all that shit. But we'll move on from there. Alright, so Sky Kai gets the win. They move on to the finals. And we'll see who they face next week on Raw. So I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back with Kevin Patrick and his guest Ziggy, Dolph Ziggler, who's trying to bounce back after his loss to Theory last week. A pretty good match for last week's main event. And then Judgment Day comes in. Well, 2/3 of Judgment Day come in. Fiend Balor and Rhea Ripley, they come in. Finn doesn't really think much of Ziggy, attaching himself to the younger people, trying to mentor the young guys and stuff like that. Probably gets in his face and, kind of eggs him on, and Ziggy just smacks the crap out of Finn Balor. Then he heads to the ring. Then he comes back. It's like, hey, you gonna sit on your ass, or you gonna be a bitch about it? You're gonna be a bitch. Something like that, he said. I was like, ooh, he just went there. Shit. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to match number 2. Ziggy takes on Finn Balor. Pretty decent match. Finn Balor got new music. Which is like a dark version. Which basically I think it's a different version of Judgment Day's theme. But we're gonna miss his NXT theme. That stuff, but I like the actual Judgment Day theme when Edge was there. I like that theme. It was the dark? It's called the other. Not the other side. What was it called? Well, that was Dark Edge. So I don't know if the other side by Alter Bridge was the actual theme for Judgment Day. I could be wrong on that, but I would use that for Finn Balor. But anyway, pretty back and forth match. Lots of near falls. But in the end, Rhea Ripley gets involved, gets in a cheap shot on Ziggy, which leads to 1916 by Fiend Balor. Then he goes up top, hits the coup de grace, 1, 2, 3. He beats Ziggy in a pretty damn good match. I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. Good shit. Good shit. That's that. Alright, then we go to the back, where we have, I think it was Sarah Schreiber. And we have another hometown girl, Aaliyah, a bougie, comes in talking about being a bougie badass. But then Bayley and Io and Dakota come in and start mocking her for showing up on their show. And then Trish comes in and asks when Bayley's going to get back in the ring. So we find out that her first match back will be, be later on against Aaliyah. So Bayley and Io and Dakota Kai leave, and then we see Adam Pearce and some security looking at some photos. Don't know what photos, probably naked photos of I don't know, somebody. Not one of the guys, but it is was. Walking the other way. So more chaos backstage at Raw. We get that. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to break. We come back with Sheesh! Oh, thank you! Now, Alpha Academy come out, Chad Gable and the big man himself, Otis. And they say that they're accepting new students And they're trying to search for people in Toronto, but Gable, being the heel that he is, says, "Oh, well, you know, all I can find is a bunch of toothless hockey players at Tim Hortons." Oh, yeah, Tim Hortons like Starbucks here in the States. But then he mocks the Maple Leafs. He said they lost to a team from Tampa Bay. Yeah, but Tampa Bay lost to a team in Colorado. And really, Tampa Bay should have lost to a team in New York. Just saying. And they will October the 11th, when the Rangers home opener is, when it's well, not the actual start of the NHL season for 2022, but that's the home opener at MSG. I can't wait for that. Revenge, bitches. But it is what it is. Rangers 2022. Preseason starts next month, actually. Can't wait for that. Hockey, football, coming back. Ooh. Great time to be a fan. Blah, blah, blah. So Gable says, "Send me your best, Toronto." And then, well, nobody comes out. And then we hear the music of my friend, your friend, and everybody else's friend, Kevin Steen, comes out with his, well, Kevin Owens, but I call him Kevin Steen. He comes out with his KO shirt from NXT, has the Titantron from NXT. Loved it. I'm marking the fuck out. So he comes out, he's like, "Ah, Kevin Owens, yes!" So, Hunter, thank you for hitting the reset button on Kevin Owens. Thank you very much. Is he gonna be the one to beat Roman? No. But, you know, it's great to see that Kevin Owens is back to his Kevin Owens of NXT, Kevin Steen for Ring of Honor. The good Kevin Steen we all know and love. Now, please, for the love of God, bring over Sami Zayn. And bring back Steenerico and have them beat the Usos to become the tag team champs. That'll really make my day. I love the Usos, you know, because we the ones. But, you know, I think it's time for them to lose. Same thing with Roman. I know Issa, you know, it's going to piss him off, but Roman ain't losing until next year. I'll tell you that much. He's going to lose to Cody. Yeah, Cody! MDK all day, Cody! But it is what it is. Alright, so Chad Gable and Kevin Owens, pretty decent match in itself. Kevin Owens gets the win after a super kick. And then he hits the pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, finishes Gable off. Match he gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. Good shit. After match, Otis jumps Owens from behind, but Owens hits the stunner on him. Then he powerbombs Gable onto Otis for a good measure. So, we got that. So we'll move on with that. Good stuff. Good. Glad that Kevin Steen is back. Well, no, the heel version. But that's it. Alright, we'll move on. After that, we go to a promo from the Judgment Day, the entire Judgment Day. This time, Damian Priest joins them, getting ready for his match with Edge. They start mocking the Mysterios a little bit. I don't know what Rhea Ripley said about Dominic. Nothing really. I don't think she said anything about Dominic. Because Dominic's her bitch, if you know what I mean. And then Finn Balor's like, "I got Rey Mysterio in my pocket," and then he opens his jacket. And he says Dominic might be enjoying getting beaten up by Rhea. She's smiling. And then says, "Ray, you're a 6'1" mine." Nice pun. Damien's like, "Oh, that was nice." You fed him that line, didn't you, Damien, right? Yeah. Anyway, Damien promises to send Edge back into retirement. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, good promo from Judgment Day, 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on from there. Alright, then we go to our next match. Bayley, don't give me a hug, takes on the bougie Aaliyah, who in her hometown can't even get a reaction. Wow. That's how much they like a former YWC member. Yeah, she wasn't a YWC way back when. Now she's all grown up, still looks hot. But you get no reaction in your hometown. Oy. Shows you how much Hunter doesn't really care for her, I guess. Well, you know, she's with Raquel and win that tag team tournament, so. Not that they're gonna win, but. That's a shame. She didn't get barely a reaction in the hometown. So someone like Sasha Banks, Boston, the home of Survivor Series, by the way, November the 26th on a Saturday. I thought it would have been the week earlier. Why is it the weekend of Thanksgiving? And you know SmackDown and Rampage are gonna be taped. There's no way they're gonna do a live SmackDown on the day after Thanksgiving. I don't think they're gonna do that. And Rampage, we all know, is gonna be taped anyway, so. And then the pay-per-view's on the next day, the 26th, which usually it's right before Thanksgiving. But I guess they're doing that because they have to have like a four-week build-up to Day 1, Part 2, January the 1st, 2023. So I guess that's why they're doing Survivor Series a little bit later than usual. But, we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, Bayley and Aaliyah. Aaliyah got a little bit of offense in, but a 6.5-minute match. Bayley gets the win with the rose plant. And doing a lot of mocking of Trish. Goes for Stratusfaction, gets broken up. And the fans did not like it at all. So, I think they're going to go with Trish and Bayley probably at the next pay-per-view. But, it is what it is. And then after Extreme Rules is Crown Jewel 4. That's in November in Saudi Arabia. And there's a story about WWE wanting to do more stadium pay-per-views. So, goodbye arenas. We're going to see Extreme Rules outside at MetLife Stadium. No. I would just do the big four in stadiums. And then you have your Saudi Arabia shows, which will be Crown Jewel and probably Elimination Chamber. Unless that gets changed to something else. When they bring back, like, what was the other one? Super Show. I thought I shut that off. Sorry about that. Got a notification that, the Rant and Rave podcast is on right now. So, go watch that. I will be, watching that as soon as I finish this. Which will be in a little bit, almost done. But thank you all for coming. I still got 4 people. We had at most 7. But got a lot of comments. And that's it. But thank you all for that. Let me see if I can... Can I do that now? Yes, I can. Okay. But, alright. Blind Melon Jello, if you're still watching, or if you're going to watch this later, you're a mod. But if you abuse the powers, I am going to be very upset, and I'm going to take your mod powers away. So I'll give it to you for now, but if I find out you take away my other people's mod powers, then you're out of here, dude. So don't abuse it. I know you're trying to gas my head up and all that shit, me mentioning that guy. But like I said, I don't know if you're a friend or foe, so that's why I have trust issues with a lot of people, so I'll give it to you for now, but you want a 1 week thing, or what do you call it? 1 week trial period. So I'll give it to you for now. But in a week from now, if I find out some shit happens, so I'll find out eventually. You abuse it, you're out of here. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, move on. Alright, so Bayley gets the win. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we'll move on. Alright, we're going to quickly finish this up, and then we're out of here. And the Mets just scored in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 2 outs. 1-0 Mets over the Rockies. That's probably the only run DeGrom gets. Every freaking time. Can't even get runs for DeGrom or Scherzer. 2 stinking runs on Monday night. 1 run as of now. The DeGrom's gonna pitch like a gem tonight. And what happens? The bullpen's kind of stinking up. They have no bullpen. Lugo is up and down. He really should be out. He's garbage. Ottavino stunk up the joint on Tuesday night. Joely Rodriguez, he's up and down. He's like Jekyll and Hyde. He stunk up on Tuesday. And then the only good pitcher they have is freaking Sugar, you know. That's Edwin Diaz for you dumb people at home. You know, the guy, the trumpets, Narco, the real theme. And that's pretty much it. So I mean, we'll see what happens with the Mets. 1-0, bottom of the third, 2 outs. And once again, Rant and Rave podcast episode 150 on right now. So go on and tell him Peter Gilmore sent you. And tell him I said hi. But if you're gonna go there and start shit, don't even start that shit. I don't understand why people have problems with Jordan, and they have problems with my good buddy Eric Lima now. It is what it is. Now it's 3-0 Mets. Hey, we got 3 runs for the Grom. Good. Somebody wants to hit a home run. I don't know. It was either a home run or you got a 2-run single or a double. I mean, I'll check it out later. But a team the Mets should destroy this weekend. Right now, they're doing pretty damn good. 3-0, bottom of the third. But we still got a long way to go in that game. And a long weekend. It is what it is. Yankees are in Oakland to face the Athletics. They should wipe the floor with them because they stink. Then they got the Angels. They should wipe the floor with the Angels too. So probably going to be a good road trip for the Yankees. Getting back on track. But it is what it is. But as we head into September, the Mets got a pretty... After the Dodgers, which are early next week, I think they start that series on I think it's Monday. Actually, let me get the old Bible. Of course. Alright, so the Mets got Colorado. Then they're off on Monday. Then they begin that big series against the Dodgers Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then they finish off the homestand Labor Day weekend against the Washington Nationals, who they should destroy. And then they go to Pittsburgh and Miami on the next road trip, which is after Labor Day. But the Mets have a pretty easy schedule going into September. At the end of September, they got 3 more against the Braves. That's at home. So that's probably gonna make or break the season right there. Got like 30 some odd games left, I think. I lost count, but got about another month to go. Anything can happen, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, the Mets can hold on to this lead and build it this weekend. And like I said, St. Louis can do us a solid. Take 2 or 3 from the Braves, and really put a hurt on the Braves going into their next series, which I think is I think they got an easy schedule too. In September too. After St. Louis, they come home for Colorado for 3, then Miami. Then they got Oakland and Seattle and the Giants the week after Labor Day. So they start a hard stretch after September the 11th. 4 in San Fran. Then they got Philly. They got to finish off Philly and Miami for the end of the year. Then they got 3 games against us at the end of the season. So hopefully by then the Mets will just be like cruising to the NL East title, or maybe fighting for a wild card spot, but hopefully not. I'd rather win the NL East, get that number 2 seed, and then we just face off against whoever wins one of those wild cards. And hopefully it's not the Braves. Phillies, if they win that wild card, I don't care, because the Mets will be at hopefully full 100%. Scherzer, DeGrom, maybe McGill, Carrasco and Bassett in that series. Then hopefully the Mets can wipe the floor with them. Either the Phillies, the Braves, doubt the Padres because they've fallen off the face of the earth. Fernando Tatis is, I don't know how many games he got suspended. But so we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, that's it. Alright, move on. Alright, let's back to finish off Monday Night Raw. Alright, so alright, we had Bayley and Aaliyah Bailey gets the win. And we move on. Alright, then we get to our next match. The Miz and Tommaso Ciampa, the Psycho Killer, in tag team action against the phenomenal AJ Styles and the United States Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Pretty decent match. They go to the outside, and then AJ beats up I think it was Ciampa near this side of the ring where the announcer's table is, and then gets attacked by a fan. Or we thought it was Dexter Lumis, but security takes him, and we don't know who the fuck that guy is. It was not Dexter, obviously. People thought it was Santos Escobar. No, it wasn't. I thought it was. It was not. Looking on second look, it was not Santos. But anyway, then we go to the other side of the ring, where Lash is beating up the Miz, and then we see another security guard in like one of those riot helmets, like with his back turned. Then he gets up, turns around, takes off his hood. It's Dexter. Everybody's going, yay! And then like Corey goes like, what is he doing here? So Dexter kidnaps the Miz, takes him all the way out of the arena, and the match ends because of, I guess, the shit in the crowd. I'm like, what? Okay. So basically a disqualification, no contest. Match a 2.25 out of 5 stars. So that's that. And then afterwards, Lashley and AJ beat the shit out of Tommaso Ciampa. For no apparent reason. Go figure that one out. And then freaking Corey Graves it's like, we need better security here. Like, you're gonna get in the ring and do something about that, Corey? Shut the fuck up. Oh, by the way, how's your wife doing there, Corey? Texting me. But it is what it is, I digress. Alright, so after that, we go to a video on Edge. Why not? Alright, then we get an impromptu return from Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling comes out. No mention on online. Big surprise. Thank you, Hunter. So he comes out with his Rebel Heart theme. Nice. Talks about being away for 9 months. Fans like, oh, you remember me? Blah, blah, blah. Talks about his NXT success. First Triple Crown winner in NXT history. Blah, 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 blah. So he talks about, being a father to a baby boy. And then the fans like, baby wrestling. So he goes, oh, appreciate that. He'll appreciate that when he gets older. Remember, now he's like, now I know what I want to do. So he says, I want to win every championship on the main roster, go to WrestleMania, and continue my dreams. Blah, blah, blah. That's nice. So then Austin Theory comes out. Gargano's kind of pleased to see him. The fans are like, who's your daddy? The whole thing with NXT, the Index stuff, the Way. I thought we might get a The Way reunion, but I doubt it because now Austin Theory has to turn face. Obviously, this would make no sense if they reform the entire faction and he's just the only heel there. So Theory asked Gargano what he'd been doing the last 9 months, basically changing a bunch of diapers. Theory, it's like, I became the youngest United States champion, Money in the Bank winner, youngest Money in the Bank winner, I've done it all, blah, blah, blah. Everything you wanted to do, I did it before you. Blah, blah, blah. And Theory's like, well, I'm the veteran and you're the rookie, blah, blah, blah. Then they kind of try to tease, The Way reunion. It's like, maybe, and then Theory's like, maybe I can show you the way. Blah, blah, blah. And then, Theory's like, can we just do the pose for all time's sake? They're about to go, the thing like this, and then, And then Gargano just hits a super kick, lays him out, and he goes, ugh. Takes a fake selfie. And we get all that. Blah, 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 blah. So it looks like we're going to get a Gargano Austin Theory feud. What is this, Evolve? Pretty much when Austin Theory was like a legend in freaking Evolve. I don't know if it's the longest reigning Evolve champion, and then Gargano beat him, or maybe the other way around. Blah, blah. They had a great feud in Evolve, though, but listen. So we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we find out about next week's women's tag team title match finals to crown the new champs. That's going to be in Pennsylvania. I think it's in Pittsburgh, actually, which is the home of the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, who will also be appearing on Monday Night Raw this Monday night. That's nice. Who cares? Kurt Angle. You suck. You suck. Alright, so we get that. Then we go to the main event. Edge and Damian Priest. Edge comes out to Alter Bridge. And I like how Mike Rome goes, the rated R superstar. Couldn't do it like, Tony Kimmel, but, still. So, great match in itself. Damian puts Edge through the announcer's table with the Reza Ramon Chico. The Razor's Edge through the announce table. That was nice. And then Edge comes back with the Unprettier for a near fall. Blah, blah, blah. And then Corey Graves mentioned Christian. Like how Michael Cole mentioned El Generico on SmackDown this past Friday. Blah, blah, blah. So Priest kicks out. So Edge goes to the spear, and Damian hits South of Heaven for a near fall. So pretty back and forth match. And then we get the old-fashioned ref bump. Charles Robinson gets hit again. And Priest hits his big-time chokeslam. Goes outside, grabs a chair. Edge takes it away, breaks off the leg of the chair. Knocks him in the crosshairs with the chair in Priest's mouth. He's like... basically, which did nothing. Edge then loads up with a spear, gets cut off with a bar to the face shot. Ow. Edge somehow kicked out of that. Priest loads up another Razor's Edge, gets counted into the Canadian Destroyer. Of course, it's in Canada. Somebody call P.D. Williams. So Edge hits that, then he hits the spear, 1, 2, 3, almost a 20-minute match to end the show. Edge gets the win. Match was pretty damn good. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then after the match, Edge grabs 2 more chairs, tries to load up the Concerto, get a little revenge on what Priest did to him a few weeks ago. Rhea Ripley then comes in and hits Edge in the nuts. And we see, his wife Beth fucking Phoenix was in the audience. Why not? And then Finn Balor, who's at ringside, he comes out, hits the coup de grace on Edge. Then he loads up the chair, about to hit him, I think, with the Concerto. Or maybe just a headshot, maybe. And then Beth fucking Phoenix comes in, takes the chair from Rhea Ripley, and then, dares them to fight her. 1-on-3. You're gonna win that fight there, Beth Phoenix? So, I'm thinking we're gonna see Beth Phoenix against Rhea Ripley, possibly at the Clash. Not that I care. I don't care. I really hope Rhea Ripley wins, but we all know it's not gonna happen. If Rhea Ripley wins that match, I will freaking mark out. Because I don't give 2 fucks about Beth Phoenix. We all know that. She's not a Hall of Famer. She is not. And we all, if you haven't watched my legendary Beth fucking Phoenix rant on my rant channel, you need to watch it. I made people get drunk that night. I'm not kidding. Every time I said Beth fucking Phoenix, everybody took a shot. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow night on SmackDown. Roman will be there. Gonna make Issa wet, but... I'm sorry. But, so we'll see what happens with that. We got that Fatal 4-Way Second Chance match. And then, I guess, whatever else happens on SmackDown tomorrow night. For wherever... I don't even know where SmackDown is tomorrow night. Then we got Rampage. Should be decent, but we'll see. From Cleveland. And then next week, big week of action next week. Raw from Pittsburgh, NXT on Tuesday night, Wednesday night Dynamite from Chicago. Got that. SmackDown. I don't know where SmackDown is next Friday night. I think it's in New York. Could be wrong. Well, maybe is that no? I think it's. I know AEW after All Out is in Albany. I forget what. I think they said the Raw after the Clash is supposed to be in New York. I could be wrong on that, but whatever. But yeah, we got that. So we got Dynamite in Chicago. Rampage in Chicago. I don't know if that Rampage is live. It should be. SmackDown live, of course. Then Saturday, Clash of the Castle beginning, I think, at 3 p.m. in the States. 8 p.m. in jolly old London. At that. And then Sunday, we got Worlds Collide, supposedly starting at 4 o'clock. But, so that pay-per-view should end right before the buy-in for All Out starts, and then leads right into All Out, which All Out will just destroy Worlds Collide and possibly destroy Clash of the Castle. But we'll see. So it should be a great weekend next weekend going into Labor Day. Not a great action. I'll try to get everything next week, but we'll see what happens with that. But actually, next Saturday, I will be away for Labor Day weekend. Saturday and Sunday. Well, Saturday, I will be away, so I will not be reviewing Clash at the Castle that night. And then Sunday, I will be home late Sunday. So, but I will be watching All Out 4. So I will try my hardest to get a all-out review late Saturday, next Sunday night, because that pay-per-view ain't gonna end till like after midnight, maybe 12:30. Who knows? So I may do it then, or what I may do is probably do All Out and Worlds Collide in one big review on the Peter Gilmore channel on Labor Day, and maybe Clash of the Castle. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next weekend with my reviews for the Clash and Worlds Collide and All Out, but I will get them hopefully by Monday. But by Labor Day, I should say. That's it. And then after that will be the NFL preview, like I said. Then we'll probably get right back on track going into the fall and going into the winter. And that's it. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So Edge wins. Match gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. All in all, Raw gets a solid 8 out of 10 from me. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments section down below. And that's all I gotta say pretty much about that. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to edit this up. I'll watch the rest of the Rant and Rave podcast, then have my sensible dinner, and then I will probably be back later tonight, probably about 11ish, on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel with your AEW review. So everybody who came in the chat and watched, come on back for a little later tonight on the Peter Gilmore channel for my AEW Dynamite review. And then that'll be it. And then tomorrow night, SmackDown and Rampage review late Friday night. And then maybe Saturday I might do a chill stream Saturday, early Saturday, like probably 1, maybe 2 o'clock. Just a chill stream for a Saturday. Because I got errands to run, I got things to do this weekend with my folks and everything. So I'm gonna have a nice weekend with my parents and you know who. It's the last weekend, you know. Gotta do something with your folks, you know. It is what. So I'm gonna have a good weekend. Enjoy some baseball this weekend. Football, the final weekend of preseason. Jets-Giants, the annual Jets-Giants game, Saturday night. That should be fun. Me and my dad yelling at each other all freaking game. I mean, it's a freaking preseason game. You know, me and my dad get so... My dad really gets fired up for his Giants. Every time I do something wrong, son of a bitch, he's throwing shit. I'm like, dude, it's a preseason game. Dude, come on. It's preseason. He's throwing freaking things. Shut up, bitch. He's not even drunk. Come on. But yeah, should be fun Saturday night for the Jets and Giants. And the Giants win, and he'll like, yeah, beat the Jets. Then one of my uncle's another Giant fan. I was like, oh, he'll be like, hey, Junior. It calls me Junior because blah blah. It's like, hey, Junior, how about those Jets? I'm like, shut up. How about those Mets? Shut up. Because he's a Yankee fan. Fuck you. Fuck the Yankees and fuck the Giants. That's all I gotta say about that. But it is what it is. Alright, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody who watched, and, well, mostly everybody, because we all know the people that do watch me and jerk off to me with their tiny cocks, because they need Blue Chew to get it hard so they can jerk off and, whack off and come. But, they don't come like a faucet. They come whoop, whoop, whoop. They leak, and that's it. But I digress. So, I want to give out my thank yous of the night. Not the traditional thank yous like I usually do. But thank you to Bio for coming in. Because my friend, Carlos, Bio, thank you for coming in. Blind Melon Lemon Jello, thank you for coming on, gassing my head up. Yeah, I gave you the wrench for now, but like I said, it's on a trial basis, so, blah, 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 blah. But we'll see what happens with all that. But like I said, it's on a trial basis, and blah blah blah. And like I said, and for us the PayPal stuff for donations, not happening. I'm sorry. I have a feeling you're trying to troll me, so I'll give you the wrench for now, but I'm just gonna give it to you for the weekend, and that's it. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but like I said, don't mention that piece of shit's name ever again on my chat. And on any of my channels. I don't care where else you do it, but not here. Not here. We're done with that schmuck. We're just done. I don't care about him. Who else? James Boy 1011, thank you for coming on. Same thing goes for you. Do not mention that guy's name in my chat anymore, because I'll just if I see that guy's name in my chat, somebody mentions him in my chat, I'm just gonna delete it. I don't want his name brought up in my chat ever again. Because he's irrelevant. So, but thank you, James Boy, for coming on. Anybody else besides Bio and them? No, that's it. So really 3 people came in my chat. So thank you, Bio. Thank you, James Boy. Thank you, Blind Melon, for coming on. And anybody else who watched, thank you for the free view. And that's pretty much it. So that's it. So Peter Grimm was signing off. Once again, 8 out of 10 stars for Raw. Pretty damn good show. And we'll see what happens tomorrow night on SmackDown and Rampage. And then we'll kick off the weekend. And hope you have a great weekend. And if not, well, fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. So I'm Peter Grimm signing off. I bid you adieu. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. For some of you. For all my great fans, rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And all the other ones, well, you can't rock out with your cock out because you don't have one. But it is what it is. But thank you all for watching. Like I said. And if you're not down with that, you know who you people are. If you're not down with that, too fucking bad. Because we're the prophecy, the greatest thing since sliced bread, and better than you, and you fucking know it. Because we ain't stopping, and we will not be stopped no matter how hard you try. The prophecy will live forever and ever and ever. Like I said, if you're not down with us, because you can't prove we're fake. But if you're not down with us, then we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. So thank you for watching. And like my friend Kenny Omega always says, goodbye. Mwah. And just like the Gilmore Carter, if I hit it on you, it's good night. Bang! Adios, bitches.